Welcome y'all to another exciting episode of I Have No Idea What's Going On. Alright, so we've got the new DEWALT DCF961. Yes, I did read it off the box. Got the 899 here. The 899 is the old half-inch that Milwaukee absolutely trampled. Don't pay attention to those red boxes down there. But this one is supposed to beat everything that the competition has thrown out. And I don't have like gigantic lug nuts or something to take off of a semi-truck, so I'll try to do the best testing I can with it. So stick around as we open this up and take it outside on the farm. Spoiler alert, it's a battery and a charger and an impact wrench. Okay, here it is, the DCF961 GP1, which I believe has the oil-resistant 5 amp hour battery. That's a standard battery, just oil-resistant. With a bag inside. They're still giving us these canvas bags. I've got like 30 of them. In reverse, the breakaway is up to 1,750 foot-pounds, and in forward, 1,200 foot-pounds. 4 amp charger. All right, so we've got basically the same. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger. Length is pretty much identical. Height is a little bit more. Battery feels good. It's got a nice rubberized bottom, so when you set this down, it's not going to slide anywhere. Has a nice feel to it. Here's the big guy. Man, this guy is heavy. Holy cow. Knock that over because I don't have room for this. Man, that guy. I mean, I thought this one was heavy. You know, very top heavy. This guy is on a whole nother level. So 899, 961. So I am curious to see the weight difference between the two. So standard 899 weighs 95.45 ounces. He weighs 124 ounces, but definitely a hefty dude. The base is way more wide than the other one. A lot more wide. Oh, it sounds like a jet engine. All right, let's take this outside and go test it. So there's not too many things that I can destroy here on the farm, but this is one of them. So this is an old trailer axle, and I'm going to be threading on some nuts with the 961 and trying to use the 899 to take them off. See what this thing can do. So oh man, talk about some vibration. Tight as I can go. My goodness. It was like holding on to a jackhammer. All right, let's try this in reverse now. All right, well, the 899 cannot pull that off. So we're definitely able to get it tighter than this thing can remove. I'll pull that off pretty quick. When it comes to brute force, the 961 definitely has it. All right, so I'm having to use a step-down adapter to take this to 3/8. Let's see what the 899 does with these nuts here. Okay, let's do the next one. Okay, it doesn't struggle. Alright, so it's been tightened down with the 961, 899 trying to remove. Okay, it is struggling for sure. All right, 961. No, even the 961 is having a hard time. What's interesting is that it stops, like completely stops after it hits for a while. It won't keep going. Okay, it started to turn and then it stopped. Now, out of curiosity, I'm going to go get a bigger battery. Coming back with a 9 amp hour, the flexible battery. Let's see what it does. Oh my goodness, it started pushing the bit out. I don't know if you can see that, but it has twisted this thing. There you go. See that? It shoved it out of the hole on me. I mean, it revved up and went crazy. So I think what was happening is the other batteries were pretty much dead from use. And so when it revved up, the battery shut off and said, it can't do that. So now that it's got power, it's revving up. And my goodness, it's going to destroy everything in its path. All right, so that bit's going to be destroyed for sure. All right, let's try this again. Yeah, all right. So we just now ripped that bolt off of there. Yep. Okay, so bigger battery, more power. This thing really kicks it up a notch. So that shows you kind of the raw power of the 961. If you have a low battery or battery that can't handle the extra output that it starts doing after it's been hammering for a second, then you need a bigger battery to handle that extra voltage it's calling for. So that 9 amp hour flexible definitely seems to keep up with the demand it's asking for. And it's got a lot more power from the 899. Now I know we didn't test the 899 with the 9 amp hour, and it probably puts out more for sure, but not as much as this arm breaker does. This thing is like literally like holding a jackhammer. I mean, as much as it vibrates. And maybe you can tell it from the video, maybe you can't, but I have not used a tool that shakes as much as this one does. I guess that's why the bottom of it has such a vibrator dampening kind of plate. Because this 899, it's like a regular drill. But this one's got like its own little shock absorbing battery catch there. And it's a good thing because they would probably break the contacts if it was designed this way. Oh, so if you need the extra oomph, if the 899's not been covering it, then for sure the 961 will get you out of some sticky situations. But you better be careful because you'll wind up breaking some stuff. That's about all I've got for you. This thing definitely packs a wallop. See you guys later. My goodness. Man, I'm just going to start using this for weightlifting.